So those kind of database you also connected, no problem. Then you can once migrate, then it will be stored in that database. Okay, just hold for 1 minute. Just hold for 1 minute. Sorry, guys. So see here, models, nothing but here as for your because you just assume you can start in web application means nothing but definitely your business logic you can store somewhere, business layer, right? Something data you can store, and web application means data you can store. That data you can show in the server means UI. You can whatever user is requirement like click, then fetch the data, then so like that crowd operation. But how to do it crowd operation? Somewhere is data you want to store, na? Right? So this is called models here concept. So models nothing but if you have knowledge in SQL, then you can catch it. Okay. Otherwise, don't worry. I'll explain. Okay. So now models how to create already show you last class. Okay. Here you can see this is one table. Contact information I want to store. Right. So contact information I want to store. Then how to store it? Uh, some column I'll be create. Right. So at my requirement is name I want to store, that person email, that person phone, that person subject, what message I want to store. Suppose user will be given, then which date it will be created and which date will be updated, right? So this thing I want to store. It's my requirement. This kind of field is I am just included. But as per your requirement, you can store in suppose that IP address you want to store. Yeah, some text message you want to, so text field already given, some character field you want to take. So like that, as per requirement, you can also according to your requirement how to create in fields, and how this text field how it's working, and this date field, date time field how it's working. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so but this is the one example you can create in one table, then it will be reflecting where the SQLite database. So SQLite database previously what, right now what is the data? First I'll show you. Then once make migration, what database will be reflect? I'll show you. Okay, let's see SQLite Studio. Okay, my system. Okay, now you can see. Previously, I think this database I just yes, contact. You can see this is app one contact. I'm just here creating in this model is app model. Okay, app models. But default is here what? This is my requirement. I just creating this app, but default is this 9 tables. You can say authentication, authorization, permission, user, groups, permission log, content type, migration, session. Up to that is default. Right now I'm creating this app regarding. Once I'll be creating another polls regarding any contact, then it will be created. So how to create? You can see polls regarding. I just copy same table. I just comment here. Here I'll be go models. Here just import. Just name it contact two. Okay, this field. Okay, and no issue. So just change it. Just example I'll show you. Okay, let's go like to studio. Okay, okay, but don't worry, I'll show you. Once do, then 1 minute ls source post, you have to activate your environment, right? demo env scripts activate. Okay, environment is activated. Okay, your project environment. So now ls, then cd block, then ls, then here I can find in my project structure. This is my one app, this is my project structure, then database is default, then manage.py, then another app. Manage.py here means you can here, you can run the project. Manage.py, run server. Sorry, run server. So it's working local server. Now you can see this is the three. It's a default admin. Once project will be created, then it's there. Then our own is app two. Now I'll be do the migration. Okay, what migration? Python manager.py make migrations. This is the command. You can keep your mind. You can see note down. Okay, so create models, this table is created. So that says app is this app regarding. Okay, now I'll be migrate, make migration, then immediately migrate, otherwise it won't be effect. You can see all migrated. Okay, so now I'll be run this project. Okay, so now you can see this is the local. Now I'll show you here in share table. Now I'll just refresh. You can see. Are you clear? Yeah, any questions, please? Now it's a polls regarding this is the app one. I'm audible, all of you. Arunova madam. And,
Yes. Yes, you're audible.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you can see here app one regarding this is the one table contact. This is the posts regarding normally in any website, their contact information definitely any functionality you can do, you not do, but one side is contact information you want to store. No? So this basic thing, suppose contact detail I want to store. So this is the another this is the app one app regarding this is the contact, another is another models. So you can see it's created. It's a column created. IG, it's a columns. No need to here created automatically. Once make migration, then migrate, then here will be migrate. Once data will be there stored, once whenever migrate, make migration, here data will be reflect. Everything data will be stored here. But now model how to create. First of all, database, because whatever backend you can set, that database once migrate, then it will be migrate. Right now, database is here. Default is what is that? DB SQLite 3. I want to set I want to set in this database. What is the database? MySQL. So then that database also reflect. Okay, so that database tomorrow class I'll show you. I think some problem. I'll show you how to. This is the default database. I'll already show you how to right now today class. But this database I'll show you tomorrow. Okay, this is the next class. So okay, let's see. Rahul is here. Our class. Maybe he will be explain this database. Okay. Let's see. um, See, this is the database. Default is DB SQLite 3, and any kind of database you can set. I'll show you another one database is MySQL. Like that, you can also Microsoft SQL Server you can connect, and Postgre also connect, and whatever database you can connect. That server engine name, then that name database name, then username, username details, then password, then host server, okay, then port number. Just mention then it. But default here it's SQLite 3. And then how to connect this SQLite 3? This is the user what user interact. Here you can see the data backend, okay. So then you just see here open SQLite 3. Here you can open in your project database, okay. Me too. So already is there, I think. Next connection is success. DB2. 1 minute. It's a one database, okay. DB0. Then it's a DB1. Already we are open here. Once this database I will delete, okay. You can see here. Delete okay. Remove the database, okay. Now I'll be remove. Now you can see no database. Okay, here is another database. I'll be removed. Okay, now this is the default. Okay, whatever database. Okay, let's see. Forget it. Okay, this DB is the database name. Now I just open here SQLite 3. Now you can see here is your project block of project folder you can access. Where is GS Django? There is project, your app, project. This is the app. Then default is this database. You can open. Okay. Then test DB0. Okay. DB0. You can give the name. No problem. You can change also name. Edit the database. Okay. Here you can name. Suppose demo database. Okay. Demo DB. Okay. You can check. See, here is nothing is, I'm clicking, nothing. Okay, so right now, it's whatever data is table is there, default is those table, and whatever table I have created, that's here showing. Then next, I'll be create here whatever tables and means models and all that will be reflecting backend. That should don't worry right now, but right now focus in models. You can whatever model you can prepare, then automatically once migrates there will be stored there whatever database you can connect. Default is DB SQLite, but you can MySQL you can connect. MySQL my server is one problem. I'll check. Okay, I didn't time to check. Next class definitely how to connect in other database. I'll show. MySQL, otherwise Postgre database, how to connect, I'll show. But default right now you can see my system is some problem in Workbench, okay, MySQL. So the next class hopefully I'll show. So today topic is models. Models you can see. One example, my requirement is contact information I want to store. Because always randomly come na site, somebody is coming, then contact our organization. Then they definitely fill the form in name, email, and phone. What kind of message they want to send organization, and then message details and the subject and message details. Then created which date, time field, automatical system date it will be stored. Okay. Um, then here also same date, time field, updated part, which time, auto now, auto now means the current time, then it will be added in auto now, auto means. So what exactly time field they will be added, okay, user. And here is auto, and here maximum length here mention up to I think 250. So you can change it. Okay, 25 character or 100 character. You can make it as per your requirement. But now this field regarding this is the text field, this is the text field, this is the date time field. What is the purpose of use? Whenever I want to store in date time, then date time field use. Then whenever using only text, then text field I am using. So like that, how many type of text field I'll show you here. You can see one is ID field. Keep your mind, one is ID field. Inside is the autofill and big autofill. ID field is the two types here, models. One is autofill, another is big autofill. Keep your mind right now. Then another type field is numeric fields. Numeric fields inside integer fields, positive integer fields, small integer fields, positive small integer fields, big integer fields, decimal fields, float fields, UII, D fields. Correct. Then next is string field, string data you want to store. So string inside one text already show you because as per requirement, I am using text field. As per your requirement, character field has try to understand character fields. What is the purpose of use? Then you can use text field. What is the purpose of use? You can use it. So character field is this is the character field, string field inside, text field, email field, URL field means URLs only www.com something you want to URL, some URLs you want to store, YouTube URLs. Slot field means duplicate store something, automatically it will be stored. Okay. So how to store will be shown. Then generic IP address you want to store. It comes under string field. Okay. Then file field. Okay. Four is file field you want to store. File field means three types: file field, then file path field, then image field. Okay. Then you can see Boolean fields. Boolean fields means Boolean fields, non-Boolean fields, binary fields. Okay. Five, then six. Six is date time. Date time is already show you. Date fields only field you want to store. Yeah, time only field. Date time field, time as well as field. Okay. Then duration. This date to this date. Those kind of data you want to store, you can store it. Okay. Let's see. One example I'll show you. This is the five types, and there is this. Okay. Then you can see I'll I'll start in. This is the one example. Is the class model. Okay. I will here. Okay. Now I'll be create here. You can see my model name is, what is that? What kind of errors? Model cannot have more than auto-generated field. Okay. So you can only add in only one field. Okay. Auto-generated field means first try to understand auto-generated field. What is that? So now I'm explaining also here one point. You can just try to understand here. Okay. Here you can see. Autofills. Okay. Autofills means ID means here models autofill means autofill is an integer field that automatically increment. When you understand now, one table I want to, whatever data, hundreds of data you want to store, yeah, lakhs of data, but per row wise, yeah, per data, once insert, then automatically increment. It will be count. Okay, that particular tables. So then I'll be put it in models in autofills. Then automatically it show up used in primary key. Okay, typical in SQL. If you know SQL, then it will be easy for you to understand. Who knows SQL? Anybody? Any idea?
No.
Yes, Aruna ma'am. No. Any other buddy?
Yes, sir.
Who is no?
Yes, even I have idea.
Okay. 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 I think all of you know some idea. Yeah. Okay. No issue. So if you know, then it's good for, because nothing else you can use in SQL in primary key. It's alternate because here is models. not models once migrate means whatever you can set it, that same table will be migrated in whatever database according to that environment it will be created. This is the rule. Okay, so then big autofill. Big autofill, what is the requirement? Big autofill is 64-bit integer field that automatically increment. It is used when you need in larger range than autofills. Means autofill is one start with kind of large kind of data you want to increment, then you can use it. What kind of field? Big autofill. Okay, autofill, big autofill. I hope you understand. Okay, so now numeric fields. Numeric fields. What kind of fields? First is integer fields. How to use? Try to understand. This is your class. Whenever you want to create in tables. Okay, so whenever you want to create in models, not tables, nothing but here is models concept. Okay, so models, then here is you can concept keyword you can use in class. Then your model's name, then models dot model. Without this, you should, if you will be not pass, first you can import in this library form Django.db. It's a by default this model is there once open. Otherwise, it's not work. This library you can import. Okay, this package. Okay. What is the difference between decimal and float? Float, you know, na floating float 1.2 like float data. Decimal, I'll check. Okay, so I'll show you one example. 1 minute. I'll show you one by one. But try to understand whenever creating models, keep your mind this thing will be important. Otherwise, it's not. Okay, 1 minute. First, try to understand, then I'll show you practically. Okay. Okay. So this autofield I just explained. This big autofields is comes under autofield. Then numeric fields, integer fields. It's a integer field is a field for storing the integer value. Integer value, you know, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then whenever you have to create in one model, then class your model names, then models dot model you can pass. Otherwise, it's not create. If you will be removed, then you can create as per your business requirement field name. Then this field you want to only integer, then integer field you can pass. If you want to fill in your requirement field like address, then address regarding text field, yeah, character field you can use. If you want to this field, suppose another field, create in another field regarding I want to store in image, then image field you can use here, models dot image field. So like that you can use. So this is the integer fields. Now you can see this is a positive integer. Positive integer, what is the use? Is field for string storing the positive integer values 0 and 0 to up. Okay. This data you want to store means 0 upward. Okay. Not 0 less than. So those kind of data then you can use in positive integer. So then small integer means small integer field is a field is storing the small integer value. It is typically storing the value negative like that. Okay, negative to positive. So positive small integer fields. Okay, then positive small integer fields. This is what is the purpose of use? Positive small integer field storing the small positive integer value 0 to like that. Okay. Then big integer field. Big integer field, what is the uses? Big integer like that you can use. Then big integer field store the large integer values. Okay. Then another is numeric models. Numeric models, models dot models. Okay. Numeric models means you can see here decimal fields for storing the decimal number, maximum digit of define the total number of digit, decimal place define the number of decimal. Whenever decimal field means some point to point, means decimal means suppose 1 point something kind of 10 times of data. So those maximum digits define total number of digit. Okay, decimal define the number of decimal place. you can define the which place decimal, suppose 10.10 1000, then only you can 10 you can store 2 digit, then you can pass here decimal place like that, 2 or 4 or 5. So those scenario. Float means only 1.2, whatever float data is coming, that data will be stored. Okay, you can see here float data. Floating field is field for storing the floating point number, right? UID field, it's storing universal unique identifier. Okay, so one example I'll show, then you will be understand. Okay, string fields. String fields means you can see here character fields. Character fields means storing the short to mid size of string. Maximum length is defined, maximum length of the string. Okay, and then text fields. Text field means already show you text field how what is the purpose, because large kind of only storing the large text, then that scenario you can use in text field. Email field, whenever email you want to store, like that you want to store, then you can use in email field. Then URL field. URL field already told you means like any kind of URLs, YouTube URLs, any kind of browser URL you want to store, then you can store. Then slog fields means uh, kind of slog means you can see your field storing the sort level of general use in URLs, whatever URLs that slog you want to sort, but you want to store in labels. Okay, then you can use slog fields. Okay, it allows letters, number, underscore, yeah, hyphens. And generic IP address. Generic IP address means it's storing the whatever that IP address that should store in IBP or IPPC address. Okay, that particular, like na IP address, how it's showing HTTP something 1.2C, that's a 127.2.0, like that is server means IP address that will be stored. Okay, and the file field means you can see something you want to file, you want to store, then upload that file na? File field, some file means text file, yeah, uh, kind of doc file you want to store, then file fields, uploading the file, uploading to a specific scenario where file is stored. Then file path field, what is that? File path means that particular path you want to store. File path field storing the file path on the file system. Okay, that particular path you want to store, where is that folder data is there, that path you are stored. Okay, so then here is image field. Image field means upload the particular image, inherit from the file field and validate the upload the file the image. Okay, then booleans means true or false you can store. Null booleans you can store in okay, 1 minute. Null booleans means I can see here similar boolean fields but allow null values in addition true or false. Null values as well as addition of true or false. This field is special figure using the boolean fields null true. Okay, null value as well as true or false. Okay, previously what true, only true, either or false. But here you can see booleans, binary fields. You can store binary fields, storing the binary data. Okay, then date and fields. Date fields, you can see date field is storing the data value, year, month, and dates. Date fields. Keep your mind. Okay, date, whenever you requirement like you want to store year, month, and date, then date field you can use. Then time fields, when you want to store in hour, minute, in second, then time field you can use. When you can use in date time fields means storing the date time values. Okay, only date times. And duration fields means already told you, duration fields means storing the period of times. It can store the value like difference between the two date times, which date to which date, that time difference you want to store, then duration of fields. So like that, all fields I just explained. Okay, so now one by one I'll be creating fields, you will be see. Okay. Let's see.
Sir, can you share this commented code? Maybe we will just make a note
Okay, I'll
in the
share.
chat or something. Okay.
No, I'll be file that project. I'll be share. Okay, this
Okay.
project where I'm storing, because this project whatever I will complete today onward, I'll share. Okay. Um, what is that project name? Like it's GS Django project. Okay, this file I'll be rar it, then I'll be share that drive. Okay, I'll share today. Don't worry. But thing is that how to creating models. Okay, so now I just take this thing. Now I just okay. Let's see Rahul in my team. Rahul, I'm audible. Rahul, are you there? I think Rahul is not there. Okay, I'm sure. I'll explain. You can see this is the tables. Just return. Here is return, which you want to return, then you can return it. Okay. I want to return in what is that integer field here? Okay. The integer is I can pass. No problem. Okay. When it's a requirement, I'll explain, but right now you just see I'm returning this field because it's a models. Now I'm migrating. Let's see all fields I'm migrating. Make migration once create, otherwise database don't understand migration. It's a created. Okay, numeric model it's created. Okay, numeric models. Now you can see backends you want to see. Refresh this database demo. Okay, I'm still in no not make migration table is created, but still it's not migrating. Okay, migrate. What is the command? Migrate. Authentication authorization done. Okay, now I'll check here. You can see this table is created or not. How many columns it's created? It's a one field name. Okay, don't worry, it's a field names. Okay, ID, integer, field, vegetable, integer, how it's created. So now what to do? Now these tables I'll be how to store the data, these tables. Okay, I'll for the example I'll show you it's a integer field, integer field. How to I'll be first it will be registered in admin. Okay, admin how to register. I'll show you one example. Django, admin register in everything is Google is available. Okay, register in models. Code nobody is remember. Okay, all is available, but thing is that how you can then you can run it. No, you can search it. Otherwise, how to search it? So once I am creating the table, I want to registration in models. Sorry, admin. Then it will be reflect there. Okay, 1 minute. That code I'll checking. Admin like that. Still, admin is there only. Already show you na group user. This app is not there na. Once I'll be registered, then it will be reflect. Okay, let's see. Wait 1 minute. I'll register. Okay, this is the commands. Okay, now I have what to do. I just copy this thing. Okay, this command I need. Okay, this is the your models. Your models is here. This model and contact. This model I want to register. Okay, this contact also. You can see how it's working. Still admin is nothing is there. Okay, 1 minute, I'll show you admin. Let's check admin. Admin, how to check? Anyone? Run server. Then once run the server, then slash
admin.
admin. Then here you can put it. What is that? My username is server. It's a default. Okay. Now I'll be create my app regarding here registration. Okay. Now you can see I'm opening here another tab. Here is your website. Backend is here. Your website backend is here. Here is Python already given in default in 2 tables, but your own table contact and what that numeric table I want to store here. Then how to store? Now in command I'm just copied right now. Just go in this app regarding these 2 tables. Just go in admin and just paste here. Okay. So here I just remove this. My table name is what is that? 𝐓1. 𝐓1, right? 𝐓1 register. What is the table name? Table name is contact. Why it's not coming? Star. Star means whatever. Okay. Whatever models means multiple models. Then no issue. One positional argument. Okay. Here. No problem. I'll check in that table name. Okay. Contact. I'll pass here contact. Okay. Then I'll pass here another. Okay, 1 minute. I'll check another table. This is your table name. Okay. Models name, you can say. I'll just pass in here. Then I just comment it. Okay. Now I just no error. Local server is running. Okay. Now I will go in here. I just see it's coming or not. Can anyone tell me? Now I'll be create no such tables. That table, why it's showing error? No such tables. Contact. Yeah, okay. I'll check. Okay, first this one. See, I'm creating in these tables. I'll here I'll be add okay something integer fields, positive integer, suppose 3 4. Positive integer, suppose I am adding in negative -1. Okay, small integer. Big integer. Okay. Like that, their decimal condition is up to 0 to it's showing like that. Okay, so floating means it's because it's not allowing. Why? Integer means here increment. Okay, auto increment, I think. And
No, sir, below. Yeah. Negative value.
okay, negative value. Okay, then positive integer, ensure the value equal to then small integer. Small integer, what is that? I'll put another.
Sir, integer field 1, then positive integer field any number, and small integer field any number. Like
Any
here
number.
the error shows that ensure this value is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah. So it just yeah, 5 and the small will be 4. That's it.
Suppose 4 I'll be putting. It's okay.
And the small integer 3.
Okay.
Let's try this. And here enter
UID, what is that? Fields? Please
it is
correct
an
that.
unique number.
The integer field means 1, 2, 3 like that. No? UID fields, what is that?
Sir, I think that's an alphanumeric.
Okay.
UID is unsigned integers.
Means we have to use the numbers and alphabet both.
Okay. Number and alphabet both.
Unsigned integers.
Just see means share that here chart. What I'll be put here. Because here not allowing, okay. UID.
Just put one.
This
Well,
one.
sample. Yeah, like
Oh.
combination of alphabets and you.
Okay. Let's
An
see.
integer.
Okay, I'm returning is something wrong. Okay, that's a within string returning, but it's an integer. Okay?
UUID is unsigned integer, so just put one.
No, ma'am. 1 minute. I'll check. Here integer field I'm returning. Non-string type integer. Okay, let's see. Okay, 1 minute. Contact, why it's not coming? No such a table of contact. So just they put it code error ChatGPT. Okay, so nowadays you can anything you can find that. Their steps they are showing. Okay, so in this way you can check it. Okay, where is error? Everything is okay, but why it's showing error? 1 minute.
Sir,
I
can you
think
please check the table name? It's a contact one in the database.
in MySQL.
Yes, in database.
Okay, I'll check. But contact I am mentioned that should is there. Whatever model that should once migrate means that should be in backend. Backend is nothing is there. SQL data. There is only store. Whatever do operations SQL data, SQL operation here is models. Don't back in. I'll just show you how to show the data backend. Backend no need. Only model here. Okay, concentrated models. Don't always back in there. Here you can everything you can SQL operation. Next class I'll show you how to fetch the data, how to store the data, what is the condition. I'll show you. Don't worry. Let's see what is that. Make okay particular you can because two half is there. Na, they are confusing. Okay, so you make migration of one. Okay. Then migrate. Divide the universal one trying to strongly identify. Okay. Yeah. Now make migrate. Then so migration division. C. G. Mm. admin. Local server still is not there running. It's a reason. Whenever you can access, make sure you can check if local server is running. Yeah, now it's working. Okay. Now you can see text field. Suppose here, whatever name you can mention. Okay. Email field, they are mentioning in smaller text. Okay. Email field, they also make it okay, whatever mail. Okay. Admin. In particular, they are not mentioning in particular field. Whatever there, then according to that, here reflecting the subject, whatever message. Now you can see store this data. Here is heading, they are taking in subject because subject is returning. Now I am returning here. 1 minute, contact field. Here is the messaging there. Okay, messaging returning. Okay, then I just name returning. Okay, now you can see. Now, now name is what first check. Name is like that. Okay, let's see. Well, okay, I'm just here shape. Hello is coming and whatever returning, then return. Admin, I'll say one day how to run admin on it, how to click button, how to filter it. One class it will be, but right now I'm just showing how to create it. Once admin create, then once register, then once admin manager through how to control that tables. Just show you glance because today class is admin models regarding how to models will be create, how to control through the admin. I just explained, but particular field you want to learn, and just whatever explain in fields, those things you can learn in today. Then next class, I'll be show you all fields, one tables, all fields I'll be take today. I'll be taking like that particular numeric models. Yeah, contact fields last class. Next class, I'll be creating one field, one tables. All fields I'll be create one tables. I'll show you. I'll be explain you. Then some data I can store that tables. Then how to data here I can fetch. Here I can update. Here I can delete. Here I can do all kind of operation query set to the same. I'll explain. This is the most important topic because this sale through you can whatever business logic you can first you have to calculate in database. First J Python manage.py dot sale means like that SQL query we can write na? So like that. Okay. Just to hold for line. Okay, sorry. So this is the thing I'll explain next class in whole fields, one tables. Then I'll show you all operation. Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
I'll next
But
class you will be enjoying because now you just all fields what is the purpose uses this integer piece positive integer you can try to understand just whatever I'll be share this profile all fields you can just all fields you all fields we can you are in just see the theory. Okay, theory you can see, then you can I'll show you in practical next class. Just your end whatever fields you can just go through the theory. Just chat GPT or Google whatever field I'll be explaining, just try to understand what is the purpose of use. Next class, I'll be one table, big table, whatever fields, all fields in one table. What is the purpose? I'll be showing because I have used whatever fields that field I'll be show. then that's not good. All fields I'll make it one table, then I'll show you. Okay. So meanwhile, you can go through the all fields. Coming class, I'll be explaining because you have on time right now, because all fields, that's the most important, you can know. Okay. Any questions?
Can you able to share this video today?
Today? Okay, I'll share today. No issue, I'll share.
Thank you.
Today I'll be share. Your drive is batch 9. I'll share. There also you can find this project. Okay, this project, whatever we are practicing, that RAR file. Whenever you can find, just on RAR. Okay, then go come open in VS Code. Just file, open folder. Then that file folder you can open here like that. It will be shown. Just environment activate. Your environment here is activate. Yeah, you can create in your own environment. Then run the program. Okay, and model
PPT is also there inside.
what?
PPT is also there inside.
No, PPT is not there. PPT is nothing is there. Don't worry, means this the basic thing is there, because whatever I am saying, this is the next level. It's just means basic I am explaining. No? So if you need, then I'll be put it. No issue. I'll put it. No issue. This is the just preparation. Okay. This is not actually you can practice in here. Okay. This model, whatever still and now I'm here doing, I'll share this project. Okay. Now RAR file, I'll put it in that drive. Okay. Okay, give the 30 minutes, I'll share all those details. Meanwhile, you can just your end, nothing will be do. Theoretical, try to understand what is the purpose of, just Google it in Django integer field, what is the purpose of use? What is the, just note down. I'm also asking you, you can explain it. Okay. So all is here. So first search it. Yeah, ChatGPT asks Django all field list first provided. Once provide the list, field list, field types, then you can ask one by one, explain me. Okay, all will be explained. Then you are in try to understand. If not understand, then I'll explain. You can also ask me, because so many things I'll be one by one explain. That's not possible. So I'll be, what is the important things I'll explain. But tomorrow next class, definitely I'll be all fields, whatever most important things. I'll be one table I'll be create. There I can store all fields data, and also show in query set. Query set means ORM, object relational mapper. How to data will be like that SQL operation you can do that also I'll show you. Okay. Okay, guys, my battery is down. Maybe switcher. I'll give the time 30 minutes. That drive link I'll share. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
sir,
sir.
a small doubt to define if the whether the field is nullable or not. Can we use like null is equal to true or false?
Yes. Even
Okay.
null field inside. I'll also explain. As per your
Yeah.
requirement, you can set it. Field length, null you want to
Default
allow.
value.
Yeah, default value you want to assign that field. Then here you can pass so many things, because once you can start working as per requirement, you can understand, because you can see so many things that field regarding. Okay, you
So
can learn
each
it.
time we make any changes, we have to do the migration and then we have to run.
Yes. Keep in mind.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever models, anything modification, definitely you can make migration migrate. Otherwise, it won't be affect tables. Keep your mind. Anything change, anything integer field you can remove. Then anything, yeah, anything here update. Always you can make migration
So
migrate.
suppose if we make few entries in the table and then again if we make any modifications,
Hmm.
so how is the table going to
That's
get
why is
adjusted?
they are
Yes.
asking. Okay, means
Okay.
you want to allow, means position one to be that data is there. Then that you can face definitely problem. Okay, so that
Okay.
suits asking. Okay, you can override. Yeah, don't. Okay, override.
Okay.
So those I'll show you. Don't worry. Okay, how
Okay, sir.
data is there, then you can entering. Okay, then change after that. How, what kind of error is faced. First, you can right now. You can right now time those fields you can research. Okay, because this is the most important in Django. Nothing is there. Model ORM, because you can play in data. Okay, so you can just those things concentrate. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So I'll share this drive link. Give the time in 30 minutes. After my dinner, I'll be good. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.